Hello students, now we will be discussing the competitive bids regarding ethical issues. Question number 1. Biopiracy is related to option A, bioresearches, option B, traditional knowledge, option C, biomolecules and genes discovered, option D, all of this. Biopiracy is nothing but it is the unauthorized use of bioresources or biopatents by multinational companies or other countries without prior permission from the indigenous people or the people residing in that area. So it is related to the bioresearches as well as it is related to the traditional knowledge, that is the rights of the traditional people who are residing in that area, and as well as it is related to biomolecules and genes. So option D, all of these is the right answer. Question number 2. The illegal and unlawful development of biomaterials without payment to the inhabitants of their origin is called option A, biopatent, option B, biotechnology, option C, biowar, option D, biopiracy. Once again, the question number 2, that is the illegal and unlawful development of biomaterials without payment to the inhabitants of their origin is called biopiracy. It is without giving any compensatory payment to the inhabitants, and use of those bioresources is called as biopiracy. Option D is the right answer. Whereas biopatent is a right granted by the government to the inventor for his invention that prevents others from being commercializing his invention. Biotechnology is defined as use of living organisms for producing products and services, and option C, biowar, is use of bioweapons. So option D, biopiracy, is the right option. Moving on to next question. Question number 3. Given are names of some transgenic animals, identify the name of transgenic sheep. Option A, Rosie, option B, Doggy, option C, Tracy, option D, Andy. Right? So these are some of the names of the transgenic animals. So here the transgenic sheep, it is option C, Tracy. Rosie is transgenic cow and Tracy is transgenic sheep. Andy is transgenic rhesus monkey. Okay, but Tracy, option C, is transgenic sheep. From Tracy, alpha-1 antitrypsin is produced. So option C is the right answer. Question number 4. A human protein which is being obtained from transgenic animals and is used to treat emphysema is option A, alpha-lactalbumin, option B, thyroxine, option C, alpha-1 antitrypsin, option D, insulin. A human protein which is being obtained from transgenic animals and is used to treat emphysema. So while answering this question, if you see the options, we have two products that are obtained from transgenic animals. One is alpha-lactalbumin and alpha-1 antitrypsin. But to be more specific in the question, they are asking the human protein that is obtained from transgenic animals and is used to treat emphysema. So the protein that is used to treat emphysema is alpha-1 antitrypsin. This alpha-1 antitrypsin is usually produced in the liver cells and it is transported to the lungs where it is going to act as protease inhibitor, which is going to act against the enzyme elastinase, which is going to be degrading the elastin of the lungs so that it leads to respiratory problems. This elastinase is produced by the immune cells during the immune response process. So therefore, alpha 1 antitrypsin, which is produced from transgenic sheep, is used to treat emphysema. So option C is the right option. Whereas alpha lactalbumin, it is produced in a protein rich milk in transgenic cow, and thyroxine is one of the hormone. Insulin is also hormone. Okay, the protein is alpha 1 antitrypsin that is used to treat emphysema. Option C is the right answer. Question number 6. Match column 1 with column 2 and select the correct option from the given quotes. Match column 1 with column 2 and select the correct option from the given quotes. Column 1, alpha 1 antitrypsin, B transposon, C ELISA, D retroviral vector. Column 2, AIDS, gene therapy, emphysema, mobile genetic element. So they have given some of the codes in the column 1, such as they have given the products in column 1. We have to give the application of that product in column 2. Alpha 1 antitrypsin is a protein that is used to treat emphysema. So A is for 3. Alpha 1 antitrypsin is used to treat emphysema. So option A is for 3. Transposon. Transposons are known as jumping genes or they are mobile genetic elements. So B is for 4. C ELISA, that is enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. It is one of the molecular diagnosis technique that is used to detect the antigen of the pathogen. So ELISA is for AIDS. In case of AIDS patients, the amount of infection or the presence of the pathogen, presence of the antigen can be identified by ELISA. ELISA works based on the principal antigen antibody interaction. So C is for 1. Retroviral vector. D is for 2, that is gene therapy. What happens in gene therapy? The non-functional gene is replaced by the functional gene. So the vector used in the animal cells in the gene therapy of the 4-year-old girl to replace the adenosine deaminase enzyme. Okay, the vector used is retrovirus. So option D, retroviral vector is for 2, that is gene therapy. So A is for 3, B is for 4, C is for 1 and D is for 2. So let us see the right option here. In this, A is for 3. Okay, so A is for 3. We have two options, option B and option D. But let us see B. B is for 4. So here option B is right answer. A is for 3, B is for 4, C is for 1, D is for 2. So option B is right answer for question number 6. Question number 7. Match column 1 containing transgenic organisms with their specific characteristics in column 2 and select the correct option from the given codes. They have given in the column 1 the transgenic organisms and in the column 2 their functions or characteristics. So the question is asked to match the GM products with their function in column 2. So in column 1 we have golden rice, BT cotton, flavor saver, rosy cow. Column 2, protein enriched milk, increased shelf life, enriched with vitamin A, high yield and pest resistant. So in column 1 golden rice, it is a transgenic product which is containing the high nutrient with vitamin A. It is enriched with vitamin A. Golden rice contains a precursor for the synthesis of vitamin A, that is beta carotene. So option A, column 1, A is matched with 3 of column 2, that is golden rice. It is enriched with vitamin A. Then B, BT cotton. BT cotton is a pest resistant plant which is produced by inserting the genes from Bacillus thuringiensis, cry genes. Cry 2AB and 1AC are inserted in the cotton plant, which provides resistance to a group of pests, that is cotton bollworms. So it is high yield and pest resistant, BT cotton. So B is for 4. Then flavor saver. Flavor saver is once again the transgenic tomatoes which contain a gene coding for the enzyme, blocking the enzyme polygalactourinase. This polygalactourinase is the enzyme responsible for ripening of the fruit. So therefore this enzyme is blocked and it contains a gene that is blocking this enzyme. So therefore that increases the shelf life of these tomatoes, resulting in the firm and flavored tomatoes. So C, flavor saver, is for 2, increased shelf life. And D, rosy cow. This cow is a transgenic cow that contains a gene, human gene coding for alpha lactalbumin protein. So it is protein enriched milk. This cow contains or produces protein enriched milk. So rosy cow is for 1, right? So in the options, if we see, A is for 3, B is for, BT cotton is for 4, and C is for 2, D is for 1. Let us say right option. In this, option A is the right answer. A is for 3, B is for 4, C is for 2, D is for 1. Moving on to question number 8. Transgenic models exist for which of the following human diseases? Option A, cancer. Option B, cystic fibrosis. Option C, rheumatoid arthritis. Option D, Alzheimer's disease. Option E, emphysema. So they have given some of the diseases for which the transgenic models were created. These are cancer, cystic fibrosis, rheumatoid arthritis, Alzheimer's disease, and emphysema. Out of these, which is the right option? A, B, and C, all three are only these three contain the transgenic models, or option 2, A, B, C, and D, only for a transgenic model exist for only these 4 diseases. 3, that is B, C, D, and E. 4, A, B, C, D, and E. So the right option is 2, A, B, C, and D. The transgenic models exist for the disease cancer, cystic fibrosis, rheumatoid arthritis, and Alzheimer's disease. There is no transgenic model for emphysema, but emphysema is treated by the product obtained from the transgenic sheep alpha-1 antitrypsin. So the right option is option 2, A, B, C, and D. Question number 9. How many documented varieties of basmati rice are grown in India? Option A, 2 lakh. Option B, 50,000. Option C, 1,000. Option D, 27. How many documented varieties of basmati rice are grown in India? So, India is well known for its major food crop, that is rice, and it contains 2 lakh varieties of rice. But among this, how many varieties contribute to the basmati rice is 27 varieties. So, option D is the right answer for question number 9. That is 27 varieties of basmati rice contribute to its whole 2 lakh. So option D is the right answer. Question number 10. The human protein alpha-1 antitrypsin is obtained from A. Transformed bacteria, B. Transgenic animal, C. Transgenic plant, D. A plant from Western Ghats. So, the protein alpha-1 antitrypsin, it is obtained from transgenic sheep tracy. So, option B, transgenic animal is the right answer. It is not the transformed bacteria, it is not a transgenic plant, but it is a transgenic animal, that is tracy. So, option B is the right answer for question number 10. Question number 11. The organization which makes decisions regarding the validity of GM research and the safety of introducing GM organisms for public services is option A. Genetic Engineering Approval Committee, option B. Genome Environment Action Committee, option C. Genetic Environment Approval Committee, option D. Genetics and Ethical Issue Action Committee. Right? Question number 11, that is the organization which makes the decisions regarding the validity of GM research and the safety of introducing GM organisms for public services. Right? The Indian committee or the Indian organization which is going to validate the safety of the organisms, okay, GM organisms, and their release into the environment is monitored by a committee known as GEAC, that is Genetic Engineering Approval Committee. Option A is the right answer. Question number 12. Rules of conduct that may be used to regulate our activities in relation to the biological world is called A. Bioethics, B. Biowar, C. Biopatent, D. Biopiracy. Rules of conduct means there are a set of standards or regulations that is going to regulate the activities related to the biological world or related to the transgenic animals, okay, is known as bioethics. So bioethics deals with the ethics as well as the biological sciences and the social commentary or the public opinion. So option A, bioethics, is the right option. Question number 13. Which Indian plants have either been patented or attempts have been made to patent them by Western nations for their commercial use? Option A, basmati rice, option B, turmeric, option C, neem, option D, all of these have been targeted. Yes, the unauthorized use of the Indian bioresources were done by the Western nations. Basmati rice, a US patent was claimed for the basmati rice, as well as the attempts have been made to patent the Indian spices such as turmeric and neem. So option D, all of these have been targeted, is the right option for question number 13. Question number 14. Which transgenic animal used to test the safety of polio vaccine? A. Rats, B. Mice, C. Pigs, D. Rabbit. So among all these transgenic animals, the animal that is used to test the safety of polio vaccine is transgenic mice. So option B, mice, is the right option. After they are tested in the transgenic mice, later they are tested in the transgenic monkeys. So option B is the right answer. Question number 15. Maximum number of existing transgenic animals is of A. Pig, B. Fish, C. Mice, D. Cow. Among all these animals, majority of the transgenic animals existed are transgenic mice. So option C is the right answer. So this, along with these bits and all the concepts, the chapter Biotechnology and Its Applications is completed. You can go through this chapter, read the textbook, and if you have doubts, you can clarify in the doubt clarification session. Thank you.